Alrighty, you pretty bastards. Welcome to the first ever goddamn episode of Objectively Wrong, the hot new podcast hosted by me, Aren, and my lovely co-host, Ethan.
Could I just mention that Aaron did not run this intro by me and that I love it even more than I thought I would initially?
I thought of it in my head. I was like, I gotta address the people, and I'm gonna call them pretty bastards.
Is
Every,
that like our thing?
I don't know. We can
Like
mix it up. We can change up what we call
yeah,
people.
we got to get some variety in here.
Exactly. See, everyone calls people beautiful bastards just because of the alliteration. Nah, we need more pretty boys out there. I am a straight male. I would like to address this right now. I just happen to make these jokes.
Happened to.
Just happen to. Welcome to the first ever episode of Objectively Wrong, our lovely podcast where we will be going on multiple tangents, and whatever topic we plan will probably not get talked about. If you ever disagree with us, look at the name. We're objectively wrong. Live your life. Don't comment your disagreeing comments in my life. I don't want to see them. You got
Save yourself some
criticism?
time.
You got criticism? I guarantee I'll probably never open a DM in my life ever. So you can give it to me, but just like 50-50 on if I care enough to open it. So just going to let y'all know. Just look at the name. We're objectively wrong. Feel better and validate about your wrong opinions. Because I'm right.
If you would like to send in complaints, I have set up an email that my 8-year-old little brother, who plays a lot of Fortnite, runs. So if you would like to send in any complaints, be ready to hear about his new dub that he got.
Oh yeah. And I'll have my dog filter through all the emails to make sure they're appropriate for the 8-year-olds.
You're just licking the keyboard.
Yeah, he'll just stare at them. Whichever one he just like turns his head away or something, I'll be like, all right, delete. Not
I'll get my
dog approved. We have a dog approved system here.
Yeah, there you go. It saves us labor, There's no
Exactly.
child labor laws for dogs.
Exactly. There are no labor laws for dogs. We are safe. We're
Not the dogs though.
Jesus Christ. How did I know that somehow you're gonna bring child labor into this?
You say it like this is like a commonplace thing for me to say.
It's not, but I don't know why. I just had a feeling that you were gonna say that.
You just like had that mental your spidey senses were like he's about to make a child labor joke.
The child labor joke's about to activate again. Oh boy.
I love how we're 2 minutes in and we just explained how to send in complaints and we're already talking about child labor.
Hey, in our defense, we don't even have an email set up for this.
That's true. Like we
at
said,
most they can find my Insta account and just DM me an Insta message, which is gonna be the saddest way for someone to send me like any form of critique. But that's honestly beautiful. I love that.
Imagine sending having someone send you a DM over Instagram.
Imagine
they're trying to act all professional, so they just hit you with the "to whom it may concern."
Oh my god, fucking Karen's making an Insta account to send me complaint about how I ruined their child's life with my hot Digimon takes.
Okay, that's gonna be you because I don't know crap about.
I don't know Digimon either. I just thought of it.
What?
I thought about. I haven't watched a single episode of Digimon in my life.
Dude, that's how we get all the complaints, bro. We just do hot takes on stuff we don't know crap about.
That's perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
I already don't know stuff about most things I give hot takes on, so that's just wonderful.
I can't wait to make the entire Pokemon fandom go up in flames.
I can do that so easily. Digimon's better than Pokemon. Pokemon stopped being good after Gen 4. Bam. Everyone's now angry.
See, but that borders on an actual critique because you could point out actual things.
I can't because everything is the same. It's honestly the same.
I don't even know what Gen 4 is. I just know there's the Pikachu and this kid with a hat that just goes around kidnapping animals.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's basically the entire plot of Pokemon. It really just is, hey, go kidnap a ton of Pokemon creatures from the wilderness and enslave them in balls and then have them battle each other for money.
Just be glad there isn't like a Pokemon Peta.
Hey, honestly, I swear to God, Peta's tried and failed to get Pokemon.
Are
They
you
they
serious? PETA
they've
like
made, I
sued
remember
Pokemon?
they didn't sue Pokemon, but they would make ad campaigns like going like this
Ad
isn't
campaign.
okay. They made like anti-Pokemon campaigns on Patriots. I swear I've seen some, and I swear to God
Honestly,
they failed so bad.
I'm not surprised. Like, Art and I already know this story, but there was this one time we were looking at the PETA website as a joke, and we found an article that unironically, I kid you not, this was the actual title, just straight going for it. They asked no context on the top of the article. Are worms gay? And if so, how do we protect their LGBT rights?
No, I'm
It's
impressed you still remember that. That was like two
I
years
thought it was the
ago.
funny. I thought it was like the funniest thing. I still remember it to this day.
It is hilarious that they have that article up, but Jesus
Wait,
Christ,
wait.
I'm shocked that you still remember that as like a thing.
It's just it's like my sense of humor just in a
In
nutshell.
a
So it just
wonderful, unironically titled article. My bad. Peter's never ironic about anything.
I found it again.
Oh God, it's still up. That's bad.
It's still up. It's still up. It was published in 2013.
Oh, that was like the peak of like the social justice snowflake fighting era of like YouTube too. Oh God. You ever think someone made a YouTube video about that?
Wait, did you say someone made a YouTube video
Do
about that
you do you
already?
ever think that someone made a YouTube video about that?
I would not be surprised. Like, you know what? We're gonna do it.
Oh
We're gonna
boy.
do
All
it.
right, welcome to episode 1 of the podcast where we search up to see if anyone ever made a YouTube video about if worms are gay. We we care about very important topics on this show.
Let me see.
Oh boy.
No,
It's
it's just clickbait.
God damn it. I'm disappointed.
Although there is a play a video game video about Worms Revolution and it's
Oh my
titled Who's
God,
Gay?
I think I remember that game. There's a
And there's
hot game that
also
was like a co-op mode where it was just like you had like nukes and missiles and stuff, and you just had to destroy like worms in like a randomly generated like 2D environment. It's
Mhm.
easily like one of the funnest games I've ever seen. Because there's just like a loot crate drops, just like Fortnite and PUBG. The problem is this: you don't know what you'll get in something which is called holy water, and some
Mhm.
or like a holy hand grenade. I think some dude just walked up to his friend, just tossed the grenade, and starts speaking. And the moment he tossed it, it just goes hallelujah, 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 and just explodes. It just explodes. It instantly killed like 2 people. His own dude died. It was like the most wonderful thing I've ever seen.
The Holy Hand Grenade needs to step up its game, man. You know, you got to
Speaking
sing
of,
a
oh man.
hallelujah.
Also, speaking of grenades, I found a TikTok video the other day where the military
Mhm.
wants to stack grenades up.
You sent it to me,
Yeah,
yeah.
I sent it to you. Yeah. I'm just concerned because I stacked markers up as a child, as did every other child born in the early 2000s. What's stopping us from stacking every grenade we have, putting it in like a cannon, and just launching that baby across? We're all gonna die. We'd probably kill ourselves, honestly.
I
But damn, it would
guarantee
be hype.
I guarantee you there are going to be some like Gen Z new recruits who are going to get their Bluetooth speakers and put on Duel of the Fates
Oh my
and
god, yes.
stack some
Look,
grenades,
man,
Darth Maul style.
all I'm saying is this: the moment lightsabers become a functioning system where they can be mass produced, I'm waiting for every Gen Z to go to the military just to have a lightsaber.
I'm,
They're gonna have like
no,
a speaker on them 24/7 blasting Duel of the Fates. They're gonna be like in the trenches of a third world country because the US government really likes those areas and just blasting Duel of the Fates while they just go like pillaging.
he, you know, all those like World War II photos, you know, like posing like, with like, I don't know, like wrong war, but like posing with like people in Vietnam.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
imagine just posing with like the Viet Cong with lightsabers.
Imagine everyone just doing a Star Wars pose like, yo. I feel like Star Wars would honestly end the war. I feel like if Gen Z went in, they would like go start dueling with the other group. They'd be like, "Yo, man, this is so hype." They'd be like, "Yeah, man," and then they just start chatting with each other, become friends, and be like, "I don't even want to kill you now. Like, you want to be
See,
buddies? Y'all want to be
that's why I
friends?"
that's why I have doubts about there being a civil war in the US. Like our politics are super toxic now, but I feel like all the like old people are just gonna send all the Gen Zs and millennials to like go die in the war. But we're gonna be out there like yo, like you're gonna talk to your like soldier friends to your left, like, dude, this reminds me of Star Wars Rebels, and across the no man's land, you're gonna hear like, yo, you guys watch Star Wars Rebels? And, like,
Hey, that's gonna
and
be
they're like, yo,
fantastic.
you did. Like,
I'm just gonna, if I'm ever deployed, first thing I'm doing is just getting every Star Wars soundtrack on like a 10-hour plus loop, having like a CD or like a Walkman on me 24/7, just blasting it and just like never shooting first or anything, just waiting for
you
someone to
know,
hear what I'm playing and be like, "Yo, is that the Cantina music?" And be like, "Hey, my man."
you know
World
the
peace is gonna be established by Gen Z one day. I'm just saying.
you know that trend for a while where people would like put over like war inspired like scenes, but with Fortunate Son playing.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna talk about the throwing it back meme.
No,
I haven't heard
no,
about that
no.
one.
That's a whole different one. It's unfortunate. Son is the song that got played in this Vietnam War documentary, um,
Oh
and
god.
so people started using it ironically. Like, so they'd be like, they'd be like going on a hike with my friends in the forest, and we hear a noise in the trees, and then Fortunate Son starts playing.
Oh, is it that one? Oh yeah, I've
it's
heard that. I
it's
never
that
even
one.
knew. Oh, I
So
never even knew that.
instead of Fortunate Son, it's just I don't know. What's a Star Wars thing? I don't watch Star Wars enough to
God,
know.
so sad.
Um,
What type of song do you want me to hit you up with?
I don't know.
Imperial
Hit me up with
March.
like no, Imperial March is like actually that could be like a war thing. We need something that just doesn't fit.
Also, the Mos Eisley
Like
Cantina music. The da na
like
na 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 da da na 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 da na na.
I I could get behind that. I could get behind that.
Copy,
I'm gonna
copy.
like sneak. I'll sneak a clarinet in my like I don't know war backpack and just be out there in the
Oh my
trenches
god.
playing clarinet.
Hear me out, hear me out. This is how we easily end any fighting forever in the trench. Just get a couple kazoos and just start blasting that. I guarantee you, any other Gen Z is gonna get so hyped about a kazoo, they'll stop
I
instantly.
There's something I can't tell if it's cultural or psychological about Gen Zs and kazoos.
I think it's just
Because
some psychological warfare we went through, and the kazoos are just like savior that we all just like cling on to. I think every
like
Gen Z
okay,
understands that like music is hype and want to learn how to play an instrument, but most of us are too inept to either learn or be committed enough to learn. So we've learned that the kazoo requires zero skill because it's just breathing.
like here's the thing. Arn and I went to the same high school, and there was this one time that I remember he brought like six kazoos,
Oh, I
and
did. Oh.
I yeah, I kid you not, like all the guys that were there, they just lost all common sense, and they were just like, "Yo, kazoos!" And they're like,
But
"Let me play,
yeah,
bro. Let me play. Let me
I
play."
oh yeah, I bought like an 8 pack of kazoos in like the 10th grade or something. I went
Dude,
and just started passing it out to people.
I kid you not, like there was something
Ugh.
clicked in all of our brains where we were just like kazoo, and we
Hey
just
man, Gen Z
wanted to
was
play
all
it.
raised the same exact way. We're all the same person with the same lifestyles. Let's be real here. Everyone's the
There's
exact same human being.
there's such a like weird connection,
Yeah.
like, and the weird thing is that it's such a delicate balance because we can't connect with the millennials, and we definitely can't connect with like late Gen Z, like
We are
Fortnite
the
kids,
late
12
Gen
year olds.
Z.
No, like, are we late Gen Z?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
talking about
late
all the
Gen
like,
Z.
I'm
Oh,
talking
you're
about
talking
all
about
the
the
like,
you're talking about like 1999 kids who think they're 90s kids, but they're not.
no, I'm talking about kids who were born in like 2005 and
Oh,
think they're
those
all,
kids. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're early Gen Z. Oh yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why late Gen Z. I was like thinking of age, so I was like, oh yeah, we're the late ones, we're the old ones. Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
the 12-year-old Fortnite kids need to stop being associated with us. They're just a different breed.
I don't even know what they are. I'm
They're
not
all
sure if they're
short.
human.
They're all
They are
short.
short.
You talk about that? Why did natural selection just off all of those younger Gen Z kids? They're all like 5'2", going through like freshman year of high school. Like I was at least 5'5" or 5'6" my freshman year. Like what the hell happened?
Dude, you sneeze too hard. Those kids will tip.
I swear,
Like,
like I see eighth graders. I'm like, oh, when I was in high school, I might be what, like 3 years older than them. These kids are like, bro, they're barely reaching like my pit. Like,
dude,
what is
here's the
this?
thing. I remember like
I
graduating
could
eighth grade
punt
and going,
them.
yeah.
I could grab him like a football and just punt them across the field. Like, no effort.
We're now in the third quarter on the new high school football game, and we have our first down. By the way, I don't know anything about football. It's the
Neither
first
do I.
down,
It's
third.
trash.
It is trash.
Trash sport.
It's literally half of it is just people talking while people like just talk.
I went
Not
to
talk,
one
but they'll
football
like,
game. I went to one football game in my life because I got a free ticket.
yeah.
Easily, I swear to God, I've never been so annoyed watching a game in my entire life. Something happened, they like start a play or whatever. Some dude runs like 2 meters, gets tackled. They're like, all right, everyone, 5 minute intermission. That was a lot of work. They're all real tired. What? Nothing
We're
happened. I spent
I
more time waiting for something to happen, hearing the stupid marching band play, than actually seeing anything eventful. Who watches this
I
sport? Who enjoys it?
old people and
Boomers
white
are
people.
trash.
Okay, the only reason I would hesitate to say that football is the worst sport is because baseball exists.
You're right. I was gonna say that actually. Baseball does exist.
Because you may have got to one football game, but I had a friend who was really into like Dodgers and baseball and everything. And long story short, I ended up at a game. It was a Dodger game at Dodger Stadium because I live in LA, and I've never been more bored in my entire life.
Yeah, yeah. My sister one
It's
time went to
just
a Dodgers game, and it was that one game that like I guess broke a record for like the longest amount of innings. I swear to God, I don't
yeah.
think I saw her for that entire day. I don't know when she left or when she arrived. She was just gone. So
It is
baseball does exist too. Also golf. Actual like big boy golf is like the dumbest sport ever to watch because it's a bunch of 60-year-old white men just going like, ah, yes, it is landed in the outer greens.
I
Now
love
we
how
will
they
drive there, which will take 15 minutes.
I
Wii
almost
Sports made
guarantee.
golf fun. Wii Sports made that sport amazing. Real life is trash.
Honestly, like the phrase like art imitates life and life imitates art. I
Yeah.
think life needs to imitate art a little bit, and imitate Wii golf a little bit.
Yes, facts. We need to
That's
have
what we need.
we need to have everything be just structured the way every Wii sport is structured. I think we'll have a much better system.
Dude, fencing, you just so
Boxing is just
fencing was
this.
yeah.
That's just boxing.
Fen
That's all I want to see.
fencing was my honestly like fencing was my power trip when I was a kid because it literally the remote is so sensitive that if you just flick it hard enough, even if it's like an inch, you'll just end up like swinging the sword like full freaking force and knocking everyone's guard down. And the thing is that you don't have to aim; it just automatically aims to whoever's closest. So all you need to do is win is just flick your hand, and you're just whacking people like a freaking anime
And
protagonist.
man, it's
It's
it's wonderful. It's wonderful. The Wii was the greatest piece of technology ever created by any video game company.
honestly like
Facts.
yeah, obviously you could say like the technology is better now, which is true, but the Wii had such a cultural impact that just can't be
The
argued
Wii
against.
shaped an entire group of people. The Wii was the
Yeah,
first game that you would play something with your parents and have fun and not be dying inside. The Wii did
honestly,
that. Nothing else will ever do that.
yeah. Like
What, you're gonna get your parents that play Mario Kart, your dad's gonna be like, how do I go forward? How do I drift? What's the banana doing? What is this? Wii Sports simple. It's 10. It's flick a controller back and forth. Nothing can go wrong. It's simple and intuitive.
You have to try to like fail, like in Wii
E-
Sports. Like,
I don't think Wii Sports allows you to fail. I think it has a strict like auto correcting feature where it's like, oh,
yeah.
you move this, all right, something's gonna work. Something's
Although
happening.
I still want to know, this is oddly specific. I'm not sure if you know what it is, but in the bowling game,
I
if
love the
you
bowling
like,
game.
yeah, if you like throw it off to the right and like don't even get it on the actual alley and get just hit it on the wall, there's
Oh
this
my
little
God.
part on the wall and it can roll basically on this little ledge on the wall and hits a button and it's an automatic strike.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I've seen
I mean,
videos of that, but I never got to do it as a child.
I didn't know about it until I was like 15. You know, the
Yeah.
time was way gone.
By the time I figured it out, it was just one of those things where it's like, I'm not gonna dust off my Wii to spend like 2 hours trying to pull this off.
Dude, my Wii is that's a goner, man. Like, you know the like trumpet sounds at funerals, like
Yeah.
I gotta give it like a I gotta send it off respectfully because it's gone, man.
That's my Nintendo DS, honestly. I've had that thing since I was
Oh,
like
the
6.
DS, dude.
That poor bastard cannot play a single Nintendo game without it crashing. Every Game Boy game I own works perfectly fine for some reason. I don't know why. The DS can't handle its own games anymore. It just freezes up. I went and bought a new battery one time off of Amazon out of curiosity if that would fix it. It did not help. I got so sad. I just have to commit and buy a new DS for like 20 bucks.
The DS, I don't know. Like the Wii's are pretty tough, but the DS is there's something fragile about them. I don't know what it
It's
is.
the stupid design of it because every child had that thing where like it was folded all the way like this. Do you remember how I
Mhm.
had like a little bulb in the center that connects like the two parts where you can move it? Every child had it
I
all the way
think
back
so.
like this, and anytime you drop it, probably it just snapped so easily. So you can never have it be all the way back. Also, the Wii do be chunky. Let's be real, that thing is
The
a
Wii is
box.
pretty
That's
chunky.
a tank.
That's a potential murder weapon right there, bro.
Hey
Like
man, I'm just saying, I took my Wii, brought it to school my senior year in my
that was
backpack, and we hooked
beautiful.
it up inside the teacher's rooms and found an outlet outside on the field. And we created a mob just playing Wii bowling or something. Like, let's be
I
real
I
here.
rem-
That thing should
I'm
not have
telling
been
you.
allowed for it to be in my backpack. That thing is like easily able for me to like break a skull in.
No, forget like sneaking a gun into school. If you sneak a Wii into school, oh yeah. Like
I
you're more
snuck a
you're
Wii in and then had the
dangerous.
audacity to go up to my teachers and be like, "Yeah, can we play Mario Kart? Do you want to play with us?"
That experience was basically the most senioritis I've ever
That was
experienced.
wonderful. The best
As
part
soon
was we
as
also brought the TV. We also brought a TV with us.
that with the oh, should we tell
We
them
brought
the
my TV.
backstory for the TV? No, it was your
That
TV.
was my TV. No, no, not the other
Never.
TV. That's a story for a
That's a
different day.
story for another time.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
different type of story. We have too many TVs. Uh, my favorite thing was just seeing every teacher's face when they brought a TV into the classroom. That was the best thing.
Remember what Vargas was our English teacher,
Oh,
and she was easily the most strict. I forgot what her reaction was, but I'm pretty sure it was priceless.
I'm pretty sure she just stared at us in this like speechless look of what can I even say? Because what could she say? What's she gonna do? Say, take your TV home? Like, what's she gonna do? Confiscate
No,
a TV? She got no room. She can't do anything.
you can put that in your desk, you know.
What's she gonna do? Just have a TV out? That's gonna be more inconvenient for her. That's the biggest power play I ever did in high school.
It's
Just roll up carrying a TV.
power plays. Honestly, that was a power play.
We
Like
did a lot of things, but that was easily the biggest powerful message we ever had.
I was, dude, the planning that went up to that was just beautiful. Like,
The whole operation, goddamn.
yeah, that
We had a
was
guy bring his Wii controllers. We had me bring a TV. I met up with Ethan in the morning. He gave me a ride to school so I wouldn't have to carry the TV. I had every Wii game in my backpack with the Wii. I'm pretty sure I didn't bring some of my notebooks to school that day. And
you know,
we literally were just stacked. Throughout the day, we would hit each other up and pass along controllers because we knew some people didn't share the same period. So we were always guaranteeing that at some point everyone had a 4-person game like able to run.
it was honestly like a testament to like how powerful human communication really is. Like the fact that we pulled that off.
I genuinely believe that like oh, we weren't the popular kids, but we were the kids who could start a mob at our school.
We were the chaotic kids, and I like that. It's
Yeah,
better than being popular. Popular is just so much like what's it called? Like status managing.
yeah, no,
I
it's
just came I
trash.
I just came to school and I was just like, I just want to have some fun, man. I just want to live my life.
I think the
And
best part was I was technically part of every single group in some way or another because
no,
I
you
was on my
you
school's water polo and swim team. So by default, I knew every popular guy.
yeah.
And like a lot of people knew me just through that like association. I swear, one time I was walking to school and some girl said, "Hey, what's a water polo guy?" I had literally never seen this girl. Like literally, I was like, "Oh, yo, what up?" Months later, I found out she was like the captain of the cheer team. I was like, "Oh, whoops."
That's it was like honestly really fun for me to like watch you go like be in that circle because I definitely wasn't. I was like the art kid and I was in the art circle, but Art and I like overlapped in the fact that we were just chaotic.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he had those ties with the popular kids, and watching him get involved with the popular kids was so funny because he's mentally not a popular kid. Like he knows the people that are popular, but he doesn't really care about being
I
popular.
I could
So
choose to be, but what's the point? It's high school.
yeah, so it was just honestly, it was beautiful. 'Cause like Art just described, like he was like well known all around the school in water polo and everything, but he didn't know who the cheer captain was.
I
Like,
think the best part was like every time I like someone would talk to me where I wouldn't know who they were, I was just like, yeah, sure, let's be polite. And then maybe like later I would just find out they were like involved with this one big group. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I had no idea that like so many dudes were into this girl that just said hi to me. And I literally was just like treated her like the randomest person ever with like zero like, oh yo, what up? Like bye.
yeah.
Get out. I don't
Oh
care
man.
about you. Meanwhile, every other dude be simping for her just to get some coochie.
Wait. Okay, you got to drop a name because I forgot, but just first name because we
Uh,
don't want to dox anybody.
Jesus Christ. I'm so scared of the internet. I feel like we're already gonna dox ourselves with all the info we give, but what was her name? I don't even remember. Start with an A. Start with an A.
I don't know.
I'll go on my
What?
Insta feed later and like find her. I'm sure I follow her. She follows me.
I honestly probably wouldn't even be able to recognize the name.
Yeah,
Like,
you probably know them by like face. You probably seen them like once or twice, but like
yeah,
I'll find it later. I'll just send it to you. But
yeah.
that was me. I knew basically every group because I was in sports. I was in every. It was in mostly AP classes, so I was also with every smart kid. I did art for 2 years, so I knew art all the art kids.
Dude,
Like
you were just a Renaissance man, man.
I really was.
You were just doing the whole shebang, just doing
I
everything.
genuinely was like in contact with like everyone, and I knew everyone. It was fantastic. It was hilarious. I could genuinely start like mobs.
There's only one thing that you missed, Aaron.
Which what did I miss? What else have I done?
You were never a guest vocalist for my band.
Ah, true, true. I was also going to be a guest vocalist for your Metallica song, and I
Yeah,
cannot
but
sing. He
you think
wanted
I
me to
can?
he wanted me to sing because I can lower my voice and I can have a decently good Metallica voice.
Literally, if you just growl enough, you'll be fine.
I could literally,
Or
yeah, I
just
literally growl at my dog sometimes for fun. I just go, I
yeah,
just do
just
that
like
with my dog.
just start saying words with that, and then you'll be a metal singer straight up.
God, Jesus Christ. New career, metal singer. Gonna make a band.
That's dude. I'll follow your SoundCloud, bro.
Oh my
Just
God, thank you, thank you.
just make
Can't wait.
thrash metal.
I'm just gonna like have I'm just gonna take like copyright free music off of YouTube, go and just make the bass higher, take away any nice pleasing instrumental aspect of it that's soothing, and then just start yelling into a mic and call it a song.
That's probably a genre already. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus Christ.
Wait. I got it. I got it. So while a lot of like vocals in metal are like growl sung, like they'll be singing lyrics, but they'll also be growling at the same time. a lot of sections, especially like the releases when they hype it up, like beat drops in like EDM
Yeah.
music, it's the same principle. So when the beat drops in a metal song, a lot of the times they'll just growl, like they won't even sing anything. So so here's the thing. All you need to do is get your dog, Aaron has a dog, and just get him to growl into a mic, and you'll literally have perfect metal vocals.
Oh my god, that's amazing. The worst part is my dog like rarely growls. Like he has this weird fascination with like wanting to bite off my fingers for fun. He has so many chew toys. He's just like, he finds my fingers to be the greatest chew toy ever. So he always goes for my fingers, and always like anytime he goes, I just like get my nose like right up in his face. And if I do that enough, he just starts like growling at me, and I'll start growling back. And then he'll like look up at me. I just occasionally start like talking, just like barking like very lightly, like he's trying to tell me something. And I'm like, what's
So
up?
so Aaron got this dog fairly recently. It's been like a year now, right?
It's been over a year. His like
Yeah.
adoption anniversary was like 2, 3 weeks. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I saw the whole process of basically his dog growing up. And it was so funny to me because as you don't mind if I dox your dog,
Oh,
right?
don't worry. Go ahead, dox him all you want.
Yeah, so Ricky, Aaron's dog, was- so as Ricky grew up, he kind of like started flirting with the idea of being the alpha. Like he would like go wherever he wanted and bark at whoever he wanted and bite whatever he wanted. But Aaron, he's what you would call an alpha male. So
Why, thank
so
you.
he
Thank you.
he did you just have that energy, you know? Like not
I
everyone has that energy.
I have the energy of I don't care. I will state my opinion, which is something a lot of people don't have apparently, which I've noticed.
It's alpha energy. So when Ricky started getting too alpha, Aaron was like, no. So every time I was hanging out with Aaron, Ricky would always try to do something, and Aaron would be like, no, Ricky, you're not doing this. And then they just have this standoff. They just stare at each other. Ricky would be like, try me right now. And Aaron would be like, try me right now.
I
And
remember
it's
when he
like,
was younger, when like he could literally just like sit on my stomach and weigh like I don't know, like 10 pounds or whatever. Anytime he tried
hmm.
something that I just wasn't a fan of, I just picked him up. I just picked him up, just looked him in the eye, like, what are you gonna do right now? What are you gonna do? Just stared at him like that. And I think that's the reason why he
You've
always
got
knows that he can't try anything with me.
you trained him from his youth, you
Exactly.
know.
From starting off the moment he was alive, he knew that I would care for him, but he couldn't try anything with me because I would just pick him up.
You've trained him well, Aaron.
I have. He has gotten a little worse with these past couple of months, though. He is slowly being more rebellious. He's entering his rebel teen phase. So
Oh, you've got a teen dog now.
yeah. So what I've started doing now is that I occasionally just like pick him up and just walk around the house holding him. But like sometimes I'll just hold him from like his chest, so his feet
Mhm.
have like no cushioning other than like maybe my belt that's dangling down. And then I put him in a different location in the house and leave. Like if he's in my room, I'll pick him up, walk around the whole house, drop him off in the kitchen, walk back to my room, and just be like, "Bam, I can do that. I can take you somewhere you can't stop me."
It's a statement, you know? You're establishing
Exactly.
dominance.
My dog's aware that I can at any time take him somewhere that he doesn't want to go just by carrying him. He may be almost 50 pounds now, but given enough motivation, I will carry him across.
This is how we get canceled by PETA.
Peter sees this and goes, "Oh, you properly associate yourself with being the head in charge of the family, so your dog can understand proper like class tiers. Oh, that's not okay. That's not okay." I
We've,
love my
we've
dog. He literally treats me like a mom sometimes. The moment we got him from the shelter, he was literally like in my lap for maybe the whole day because we had to go. We like got him from the shelter, got in the car, drove like 2 miles, went to grab food, and then got back in the car to drive another like 30 minutes back to my house. That entire time, it was always on my lap. I'm this thing's mom. He literally will just come up to me to just like lie down and cuddle with me, which he doesn't do with other people. So we love
and
each other. He just like sometimes wants to try to be tough, and I don't let that slide.
And then you had for a while you had the puppy capital. I remember you brought a Ricky to school once, and dude, you had the chicks, bro.
Oh, bro,
And like
oh man.
every 2 minutes you had another girl going, "Oh my gosh, is that a dog?"
I genuinely think that like that was how I found out who knew who I was, because people walked up and said their names to
Yeah,
me, and I was like, I've never once interacted with you. How do you know who I am?
they
Like
just wanted.
people just
I'm
walk up
telling
to
you,
my
man.
dog, man. Puppies are the ultimate like thing. I literally had a mini mob like outside of the school for like 30 minutes of just people wanting
Yeah,
to hold my dog.
I remember like weren't we planning on like hanging out later that day, but like we got delayed by like 40 minutes because of all the people.
I don't know what we were doing, but I think I had decided that like I was gonna bring my dog so you guys could meet him. I think that was like the first time you guys were supposed to meet him.
Yeah.
But the problem was everyone who got to leave school early saw him. So what happened was instead of it being my close group of like maybe 7 people, it was like 40 people outside of the school gate holding a puppy.
Looked like you guys know that I would
Is your boom
maybe not
about to
every
pop out?
no my not my boomer but my Christian upbringing side is
Oh
about to
boy.
go.
Oh boy.
It for those of you who know it, it's that real famous painting of Moses and the Ten Commandments where he's just hanging like he's just holding these two stone plates
Oh,
like
I've seen that one.
super dramatic on a mountain, and all the people below him are like, "Whoa, Ten Commandments!" It was like that, but outside the high school. It was like just imagine Aren just holding this like 5-month-old puppy, and everyone just
Oh, Jesus Christ.
freaking out.
God, that was honestly a trip. My current girlfriend, because honestly, I genuinely believe that half of the reason why that she really wanted to date me was the dog. I'm not gonna lie, she liked me before I had one, but I brought him to
But
school one day. She saw him. I honestly think that was the
it's
start of it.
it sealed the deal, man. It
Yeah, it
sealed the
really
deal.
did. She's like, I'll take him too. I like him, but
Yeah,
the
just an
dogs.
afterthought, you know.
I'm just like there. Anytime I send videos of my dog, she goes, I love him so much. And then she goes, I love you too. Like, oh, dog comes first.
You know, that's why you got to be careful. The puppies can be too powerful sometimes.
They
You
really are,
know,
but it's okay.
you,
We take the power for all the gifts it gives.
you know. Okay, Arn,
Yes.
I hate to do this to you, man, but speaking of girlfriends, I promised my girlfriend that we'd go get tacos today at 3 o'clock. And in my time zone right now, it's 3 o'clock.
Oh, whoops. I forgot that we're not in the same time zone anymore. Whoops.
Yeah. So what do you do? But I think we've said enough things that were objectively wrong. What do you think,
Yeah,
Aaron?
I think so too. I did have a mini rant I need to go on, but I'll save that for the second episode, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll do more
Okay.
research. I'll have more
Let it
sleepless nights.
let it marinate, you know?
I'll let the anger marinate real well to properly throw hands to the whole fandom that I'm a part of.
Ooh, okay. That'll be interesting.
I'll throw hands. I'll get everyone on Instagram angry. Our Tumblr. I don't even know. Like I don't even know where the fandom exists at this point. But I'll throw hands to them next episode.
All right, Aaron, have you planned an intro that you haven't told me, like the
I
intro?
I have not planned a single outro at all. I honestly didn't think that far ahead.
The
But
only thing that the only thing I could think of is like the super like cheesy one, which I really don't want to do. It's like, and remember, stay objectively wrong or something
oh
like
no,
that.
all right,
Like
no, no, no.
90s ad commercials. Is I
No,
can't.
we're not. We got class. We got class here. All
I
right.
gotta think of something
Thank you for
better.
listening. Thank you for listening to our first ever episode of Objectively Wrong. Remember, I'm always right. So is Ethan. We're your co-hosts. Tune back again. Please watch us. We're pretty funny. Please listen. We're
We're
funny.
also poor. We're gonna make a Patreon,
We're
maybe.
also poor. Please give us a following. We'd love a Patreon, maybe a Twitch. We just want to get that clout, it be like that. We're funny enough to have it succeed. Thank you. Please don't cancel us for every opinion that we've said so far, because we probably had a couple worth
Not yet.
canceling
Give us
over.
a few more episodes. Have mercy.
Yeah, let us at least hit 2. Give us at least 2 episodes in before you start canceling. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.